The stone spheres of Costa Rica are an assortment of over 300 petrospheres found on the Diquís Delta and on Isla del Caño. Locally, they're also known as bolas de piedra, or in English, stone balls. They are the best known stone sculptures of the Istmo-Colombian area and often referred to as the Diquís spheres, as they're commonly attributed to the extinct Diquís culture. They are thought to have been placed in lines along the approach to the houses of chiefs, but their exact significance remains uncertain. The Palmar Sur archaeological excavations are a series of excavations in the southern portion of Costa Rica known as the Diquís Delta. The archaeological findings date back to the Aguas Buenas period and Chiriquí period, which run from 300 to 1550 AD. There are 4 archaeological sites you can visit to see the diversity of these stones and excavations, besides finding them along the way to Sierpe and of course Isla del Caño itself. A lot of these spheres also ended up as lawn decorations for many Tico citizens. The spheres range in size from a few centimeters to over 2 meters in diameter and weigh up to 15 tons. Most are sculpted from gabbro, which is a coarse-grained equivalent of basalt. There are a dozen or so made from limestone and another dozen made from sandstone. They appear to have been made by hammering natural boulders with other rocks and then polishing with sand. The degree of finishing and precision of working varies considerably. The gabbro came from sites in the hills several kilometers away from where the finished spheres are found, though some unfinished spheres remain in the hills. The spheres were discovered in the 1930s as the United Fruit Company was clearing the jungle for banana plantations. Workmen pushed them aside with bulldozers and heavy equipment, damaging some spheres. Additionally, inspired by stories of hidden gold, workmen began to drill holes into the spheres and blow them up with sticks of dynamite. Several of the spheres were destroyed before the authorities intervened. Some of the dynamite spheres have been reassembled and are currently on display in the National Museum of Costa Rica in San Jose. The stone spheres are regarded as a national symbol and part of the cultural ethos of Costa Rica. Therefore, it is common to see them installed in government buildings. In June 2014, the pre-Columbian chiefdom settlements with stone spheres of the Diquís was added to the UNESCO list of World Heritage Sites. Quite interesting, right? You know what is also interesting? Our playlist full of amazing places around Costa Rica. So make sure to check them after this video and hit the subscribe button to stay in the loop. Back to Las Bolas de Piedra. With a diameter of 2.66 meters and weighing a roughly 26 tons, the stone sphere at El Silencio is the largest one found. Archaeological tourism is a concept that is still relatively new in Costa Rica. Tourism on a smaller scale, however, is occurring at the sites in Palmar that are now open to visitors. Upon paying a fee, you can tour the museum display and then tour the grounds, viewing some of the discovery sites. But you can also visit them individually by car just on the outsides of Palmar Norte. It has been claimed that the spheres are perfect or very near perfect in roundness. Also, the stones have been damaged and eroded over the years, so it's impossible to know exactly what their original shape was. Numerous myths surround the stones, such as they came from Atlantis or that they were made as such by nature. According to some archaeologists' hypothesis, the spheres could represent solar systems, or just be inspired by various stages of the sun and moon as viewed with the naked eye, including settings of rising suns and half moons. In the cosmogony of the Costa Rican tribe the Bribri, shared by other American ancestral groups, the stone spheres are Tara's cannonballs. Tara the god of thunder, used a giant blowpipe to shoot the balls at Diquís, god of wind and hurricanes, in order to drive them out of these lands. So, what do you think? Crafty home decor, remains from Atlantis, or the god of thunder spitballs? Or perhaps Fred Flintstone's bowling balls? Where did I put them? Wilma! Or do you have an interesting theory of your own? Let me know in the comments below. And make sure to check out these other videos of amazing places around Costa Rica.